What inspires change? What motivates us? It's what's inside that moves us. What moves you? Get the Scion story at Scion.com.
The U.S. Secret Service Office is advising the public to watch out for fake currency that may be circulating on Guam. Some of the fake bills were produced through a method called washing or bleaching. U.S. Secret Service resident agent in charge, Kevin Clifton.
What's significant about the counterfeit that was being produced recently is the fact that it's produced on genuine notes. It's what we call a bleached or washed note, where the genuine ink is washed off the note, bleached off the note, and then a counterfeit bill of a higher denomination is printed on top of the genuine paper.
2 people were arrested last week charged with producing over 200 pieces of fake $50 and $20 bills. According to the complaint filed in district court, 29-year-old Michael Basilio Badar and 32-year-old Renee Lynette Mesa produced the fake cash over a 3-week period. In the complaint, Secret Service Special Agent Glenn Peterson says the investigation began in January this year. It stopped, but then resumed in October. Peterson was led to the couple by others who received the fake cash from Badar and Mesa. On October 4th, Badar and Mesa were apprehended at the Harmon Loop Hotel, where they were caught red-handed. According to Peterson, the couple consented to a search where authorities found a computer, a color printer, gloves with green ink on them, and a $5 bill. According to the complaint, the couple confessed to the whole scheme, telling Peterson that they got the idea from watching videos online. Clifton says this method makes it difficult for some to detect counterfeit bills because they are printed on real currency.
The ink test that almost everybody knows about will not work to detect the counterfeit. It will show up as genuine.
Clifton says there are other ways to detect fake money. One way is to hold the bill up to a light. The person's image on the bill should match the watermark.
If you hold it up to the light on this counterfeit $50 bill, you can see the watermark. Now, on a $50 bill, the watermark should be of President Grant. On the counterfeit, the watermark is of President Lincoln. So what we've been telling people with these particular notes, that they should look for the color shifting ink on the currency, and this ink will not pass that test. The ink doesn't change colors.
Also, he says if the bill gets wet, fake money should bleed.
If this counterfeit gets wet, it will bleed. Genuine money typically will not bleed if it gets wet.
Clifton also offers advice to local retailers and some of the red flags they should look out for.
A counterfeiter typically would go into a store, buy a very, very low dollar item, so a pack of gum, and try to pay for it with a $50 or $100 bill and get a large amount of change. Typically, we would try to pay for a lower denomination, pay with a lower denomination for a low dollar item. Right. But a counterfeiter wants the maximum amount of genuine currency back.
That's how they get their money. That's how they make money.
Correct.
Badar and Mesa were charged with possession of electronic images of U.S. currency. The crime is punishable by up to 20 years in prison and a fine of up to $250,000.